Hey, my friend, I know you are doing so well. Hey, we will deal with something very important today. Matter of fact, any business, any person, you know, sometimes our life is just like, it's just like this plane that it planned to take off and land into a destination. And, you know, when the plane planned to start from point A to point Z, one of the things that you notice is that the captain will come and actually sit down and plan the trip, right? And plan the whole trip. The truth is that when you take off, things change. Things change completely. So let me illustrate a little bit. Okay, so let's say you drive in a car, right? Let me see if I can. Let's say you drive this car. That's the highway. And then you have a bumper here. And then you have something else here. Another bumper here. And then maybe somewhere here and there's something else. You know, the truth is that from your starting point, you may not plan to deal with this bumper, right? You may not plan to deal with this bumper. You may not plan to deal with that. You may not even plan to have a road closing here with a detour that needs to come back all the way up here to come back here, right? The detour. So life is like that, and business are exactly like this. In order to become a successful businessman and successful entrepreneur, you have to learn how to navigate through this. And how do you do that? So that's what I'm going to teach. So the power to, to pivot it. So you have to be able to maneuver around all this and get to your destination point. So if you don't know that, you crash, or you crash, or you crash, or you crash, or you give up. That's exactly what happened with a lot of people. And this can apply into your life also. Maybe you start your career, you know exactly how things was going to turn out, but for some reason, new technology come and block you. What do? You have to pivot. You have to maneuver around that. You have to figure out the way. And that's where people get here and then close a business. On getting on this bumper, on close, because they don't know how to move around. On get to this one, after, because they already passed two other, them like, you know what, I'm done, and they're out of business. So that's exactly what I would deal with it. I will show you 10 ways, 10 steps to actually navigate, 10 strengths that you need to navigate through any problem with your business, because most problems are common. So I will share this 10 strategy with you. I'm sure at the end of this training, at the end of this teaching, you'll be able to overcome any obstacle, not just in your business, but also in your life. Sometimes, I always say that suffering comes from bumper. Suffering comes from frustration, comes from bumper. You get to the point, you don't know what to do. So, and most of the time we were trained, to sit back and cry. So I'll show you how to think, think outside the box. Just like if you was driving your car, just like a pilot that actually took off from point A to point B, just like a business person that have a mission, 10, 20 years mission, have to really break through and still get where you want to get. So tomorrow we'll talk about the first thing that you must master in business. All right, see you tomorrow.